Al's here and he's ready. First, Heather, though, recap what we did.
Okay, today we did a mushrooms wrap it up. The first recipe was a Greek-style gyro, and we wrapped it in a naan bread or pita bread. The second recipe was a mushroom and vegetable enchilada, and we used a corn tortilla as the wrap for that recipe. The third recipe was a mushroom and pork wrap, and we used a flour tortilla to wrap that one up.
These mushroom dishes are delicious, and now we're going to further extend their greatness with some pairings courtesy of product expert from Manitoba Liquor Marts, Al Bowness. This was an interesting one for you.
Very interesting, Ace, and for a lot of reasons. I love mushrooms, and I kind of went a little bit traditional here. Sometimes I like to go outside and do some different things, but we're going to look at a set of wines to go through all of these wonderful wraps. And so I guess we'll start with the Greek-style gyro. And it's a type of wrap that I guess has lots of richness. So you look at the feta and the yogurt, the texture of the yogurt. So I've got two California wines, wonderful wines, called Bear Flag. These are very popular at the moment, and I can see why. Very easy to drink. You look at their at the soft white, and soft has this connotation of sweetness, and this has certainly some sweetness. And then the smooth red, not as sweet, but again, very drinkable, and I think they would be able to match with all of the textures of the gyro, the yogurt and that sort of thing. So let's move to the enchiladas, and this one I brought a wine which is one of my favorites. This is a Moscato from Hanwood Estate in Australia. And Moscato has this wonderful floral smell to it. It's the grape of Astis spumantis. So if you're familiar with that, you can smell that wonderful floral nature to the grape. And I love this wine. It has a fair amount of sweetness, and I never apologize for liking sweet wines with food. I think if, for example, there's a lot of chili hot in this, and you said there wasn't, but if there was, the sweeter, the better the wine with it. It has lots of characteristics to go with all of the things in this. I think this would work really, really well.
And then with the mushroom pork wraps, you did what?
The mushroom pork wraps, I've got two wines from New Zealand, both from Marlborough, a Sauvignon Blanc, lots of acidity, lots of crispness, always works well with wraps. And then a Pinot Noir. I sort of hedged my bet. I've got a red and a white. And the Pinot Noir I put in there because we've got hoisin and oyster sauce. So I think a red would work really well. And Pinot has that wonderful sort of fruitiness to it, especially this Marlborough style, which I think would do very, very well.
Excellent show. I love it. Al Bowness, Manitoba Liquor Marts, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for hosting us. Heather Deibert, you did a spectacular job, and on behalf of the Manitoba Mushroom Growers Association, thank you so much for watching. You did an excellent job. That was great. Next week, joined by my friends from Manitoba Pork, we are going to stir the pot. Cheers to the crew, and thanks so much for watching. We'll see you again. Take care.
Great Tastes of Manitoba is presented by Manitoba Liquor Marts. Great Tastes is brought to you by foodmanitoba.ca. Local farms, local foods. Great Taste is produced by Hummer Productions.